In a distant kingdom nestled in the heart of the savannah, there ruled a proud and mighty king named Oba Afolabi. His land, the kingdom of Oloran, was blessed with fertile lands, bountiful harvest, and peace among its people. These blessings, the elders said, came from the favor of the gods, especially Oromola, the deity of wisdom and destiny. The kingdom thrived under King Afolabi's rule, but his pride grew alongside his wealth. He began to believe his successes were due to his own strength and wisdom, forgetting the gods who had blessed him. One fateful year, during the festival of gratitude, the high priest, Baba Ifagbenro, approached the king with a divine message. "Your Majesty," Baba Ifagbenro said, bowing deeply. "Oromala has spoken. The gods demand that you offer the rare white kola nut as a sacrifice to show gratitude and secure Oloran's prosperity." King Afolabi laughed, his voice echoing through the grand hall. "Why should I bow to the gods? Have I not conquered my enemies and brought wealth to this kingdom by my own hand? Take your rituals elsewhere, Baba." The priest's face fell, and he warned the king, "Disobeying the gods invites their wrath, Your Majesty. The white kola nut is not merely a sacrifice, it is a covenant. The gods are patient, but their justice is swift." The king ignored the warning, declaring, "The gods will see my strength and know that I am their equal." Weeks turned into months, and the skies over Oloran darkened. The rains failed, the rivers dried up, and famine swept through the land. The people of Oloran grew desperate and begged the king to appease the gods. Yet, his pride remained unshaken. One moonless night, King Afolabi dreamt of a vast jungle. In the dream, he stood before Oromola, who appeared as a blinding light. "Your arrogance has blinded you, Afolabi," Oromola thundered. "You have broken the sacred bond between your kingdom and the divine. For this, you will learn humility, not as a man, but as a beast." The king awoke in a cold sweat, but his nightmare soon became reality. His body began to change. His skin grew striped fur, his nails became claws, and his once mighty voice turned into a feral growl. By dawn, the king had transformed into a tiger. Horrified by his appearance, the people of Oloran drove the Tiger King into the wilderness. The once proud ruler roamed the forest, hunted by men and beasts alike. Over time, Afolabi learned the struggles of survival and the weight of humility. He would often sit by a riverbank, staring at his reflection, whispering apologies to the gods. But the gods demanded more than words, they required action. One day, Afolabi came across a village plagued by a monstrous python. The beast had devoured many of the villagers' livestock and was now threatening their children. Despite his shame, Afolabi felt a stirring of courage. With the strength of a tiger and the wisdom gained from his suffering, he battled the python in a fierce fight that lasted until the sun rose. In the end, he emerged victorious, saving the village. The villagers, unaware of his true identity, thanked the tiger as a divine messenger sent by Oromola. They offered white kola nuts in his honor and prayed for his blessing. Moved by their faith, Afolabi joined in their prayer, silently vowing to the gods that he would dedicate his life to service if they restored him. At that moment, Oromola appeared once more, this time in the form of an ancient baobab tree. "You have learned humility, Afolabi," the deity declared. "You are forgiven, but never forget, a king's strength lies not in his pride but in his service to his people and the gods." In a swirl of golden light, Afolabi's tiger form dissolved, and he stood once more as a man. He returned to Oloran, where the rains came back, and the land healed. From that day forward, King Afolabi ruled with wisdom and humility, ensuring that every festival of gratitude was celebrated with the sacred white kola nut. And though he remained a man, the spirit of the tiger stayed with him, a reminder of the price of disobedience.